I gave you my heart.
Hey honeybees, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and I have another pick a card reading here for you today. Now the question is, should I text them? Okay, so this is going to be for a broad range of situations. For some of you, you have had no contact. You know, you might have even reached out to them before and there was no answer. And so now you're wondering if you should send another message. For some of you, you're wondering if you should make the first move here and send off the first message. Or it could be that there's just been a little bit of a cool down where you aren't sure where they stand. They're not necessarily ignoring you, but they're not making that first move. So, regardless of whatever situation you're in, this will be the answer to whether or not you should contact them. But as usual, keep in mind that energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you. All right, honeybees, we have 3 piles. Pile number 1 represented by the lovers, pile number 2 represented by occupation, and pile number 3 represented by distant horizons. I'll give you guys a few moments to decide which pile or piles you feel most drawn to, and I will meet you there. Hello, my pile 1 people, or those of you that picked the lovers card. This is your reading. Okay, yes. Absolutely, you should send that message. First of all, feeling drawn to the lovers. You know, this could be talking about, what you hope for out of this situation, or it could be talking about the mutual energy between you. Either way, really positive card. You know, with the normal playing card deck here that I wrote intuitive messages, I have the Jack of Hearts, a romantic offer or message, and the 9 of Spades. Your fears are not grounded in reality. Clear your thoughts. Don't let your fear stop you. Now that is a big green light, guys. Big green light. Send that message that you have been wanting to send. Then we have the wedding card. The situation involves marriage. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to marry this person eventually, but what it does hint towards is a commitment. Someone really reaching out to start a commitment here, starting something stable, starting something beautiful, and something that's very mutual. And then you have, for your advice here, you can only wear a mask until it doesn't fit you anymore. So I get a couple different messages with that. For some of you, the person that you are thinking of, they wear a mask in their daily life. They mask their emotions, okay? And so that might be where your fear is coming from. You're afraid that they don't reciprocate. You're afraid that they don't feel the same way that you do. But what this is saying to you, if that's the case, is that this person can only keep up that mask for so long. There's gonna be hints, there's gonna be signs, that mask will crumble eventually and you'll be able to see what they actually feel. So don't let their illusion of that mask they have on their face stop you from going after what you want. Do it. Absolutely do it. Okay. For some of you as well, that word of advice is that maybe you have been holding your cards close to your chest and you haven't been really showing this person how you feel about them. But just know that you can only keep that up for so long. There's going to be signs anyway. There's going to be times that you slip and they're going to see it anyway. So why not send that message portraying your feelings in the way that you want them to be portrayed? And it could be, you could say this in many different ways. It does say a romantic offer or message. So I would say don't approach this person in a nonchalant manner. Don't send that text like, hey, how's it going? How's your week? No, this is actually saying go for it. Go for it. Regardless of gender here, it's saying that you're okay to be a little bit of a chaser here. But that being said, don't put their worth over your own self-worth. And what I mean by that is don't put them on a pedestal, okay? Don't put them on a pedestal when you chase them. Don't have the mindset of you need them, you want them to be with you so you can be happy, they're so incredible. You can have all those positive thoughts of they're a great person, but don't limit your self-worth. That's one of the biggest mistakes we all make. That's something I just kind of heard as a little side message. But either way, guys, this is an absolute yes. Come towards this person with a saucy message, okay? It could be something I heard recently, which I think would actually be pretty awesome, is if you sent them a message, and this is assuming that you guys have been talking, okay? Don't just send this to someone you haven't talked to yet. But something to the effect of, hey, I know that you can't get me off your mind, but you might want to stop that. It's going to drive you crazy. Something like that. That's just a little saucy, a little flirty. It doesn't have to be that in particular. You'll know your person better in terms of how you should approach them, but make it flirty. Make it apparent to them that you're interested without being, full balls to the wall. Hey, let's get together. So that's what I'm getting. All right, pile one. That was incredible. I loved it. Send that text message. Make it flirty, make it light, make it fun. I love you guys so much. And please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. Take care, honeybees. Hello, my pile 2 people, or those of you that picked the occupation card. This is your reading. Okay, guys, so because you picked the occupation card, I'm seeing that you or the person you're thinking of is very focused on their career right now, very focused on their financial stability, okay? And then for our answer, I got the 5 of diamonds. This is rock bottom. You will get through this. No. See this as hardship as a lesson. See this hardship as a lesson. Okay, guys, so I'm seeing no, you should not send that message. Okay, don't send that message right now. Now let's get into the why here. So for these cards, I have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then I have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, guys, there is hope in this situation, absolutely. Just because you shouldn't reach out to them right now does not mean you can't build something amazing here. This is actually saying that you should give them some space right now because they might be really focused on their career, or you need to put your focus towards your career or stability or financial stability. And as you guys get to know each other, this will unfold naturally. That as you guys get to know each other slowly, that bond will deepen. This could be the soulmate that you've been calling in, but sometimes you end up getting hurdles and challenges thrown in your path because there's things you have to learn. Okay, there's things that you have to learn to prepare you for getting into this kind of relationship. Okay, because the thing about it is not everyone, but lots of people say that your relationship with your soulmate is flawless. They understand you perfectly. You guys mirror each other perfectly. Everything is just pie and cake and unicorns, and that is so not true. If anything, your soulmate is there to challenge you, okay? So obviously, and I believe there's many people who can fit your romantic soulmate spot in your life. I believe that the right romantic soulmate for you is based off the life path that you choose for yourself, and they have to fit into that, okay? So that's why I believe that there's many options of people who can fit into that romantic soulmate spot. But either way, if everything was easy, if you both just understood each other immediately, if everything was just cake between you guys, if everything was just honey between you honeybees all the time, nobody would be growing. No one would be learning. No one would be challenging the other one. Nobody would be, raising their vibration. Why would they need to? Everything's perfect. That's why the challenges come in harder when you find your soulmate. Now, that's not to say that you should stay in a toxic situation just because it's challenging and it might be your soulmate. No, there's a difference. There's toxicity, which goes hand in hand with basically hurting another, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. And then there's challenging someone to be better in life by, really making them think, by saying when they fall, it's not just about someone who picks you up when you fall. It's about someone who looks at you and says, okay, I know that hurt, but get up. You can do this. No, get up. You can do this. That is love, guys. That is love. And what I'm hearing here is this person could be that soulmate, but there's going to be some challenges. There's things that you both each separately need to learn in order to come together and be at the same vibration, which is actually incredible. It really is incredible, guys. And then I have all the sorrow in your heart will be replaced with happiness, and give your worries to pen, paper, and prayer. Okay, guys, so once again, that's giving you that hope. You might be struggling right now because you don't know why. For a lot of you who picked this specific pile, there is no contact right now. It could be that you feel like they ghosted you, and maybe they ignored a message you sent them before. It could be that things just kind of went cold, where you guys were talking and then they sent you no more further messages. And you're afraid that if you send those messages, you'll appear to be desperate or needy. Now, try to get out of that specific mindset, because going after what you want is never desperate or needy. When we're talking desperate or needy, it's talking about placing all of your happiness in someone else's hands because you believe that you can't have a happy and fulfilling life without them. Now that is so incorrect, honeybees, because you guys are incredible, beautiful, perfect, complete beings, okay? You guys are perfect on your own. You are complete on your own. You don't need anybody to complete you, okay? And that might be part of the lesson here, is building up that sense of self-worth, because I believe for many of you, this is going to happen. This person's going to come back towards you. I think that's why you're supposed to give them some space right now, because they have things to figure out. You have things to figure out, but they're going to come back towards you. And when they do, it's going to be stronger than ever. And because that passion, that love will be so strong, it'll be confusing. You'll actually feel some conflict. You'll actually feel some challenges, okay? And in order to get through those challenges, you need to strengthen your sense of self-worth and self-love and stability right now. Okay. And I think a lot of you in this pile, you might actually be writers of some sort. You might write poems, stories, songs. You might be a blogger. You might do tarot. There might be something that actually you're very, very creative in. You might be an artist. So if you are any of those things, this is saying change your focus to something you love, to get out that negative frustration into something positive, to transform that negative thought processing into something positive and beautiful, okay? Change that mindset into the positive. Wow, guys, I know that was... nobody likes to hear no, okay? Nobody likes to hear no. But what I'm seeing is it is a no for right now. But I see for majority of you, probably 90% of you, if not more, this is going to happen. Just not right now. Okay, so try your best to focus on something positive, focus on building stability in your life, building happiness in your life, and when this person comes in, you will feel more ready to receive. All right, honeybees, that was incredible. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you guys so much. Take care. Hello, my pile 3 people, or those of you that picked distant horizons. This is your reading. Okay, guys, because you felt drawn to distant horizons, I'm seeing that a lot of you are at the precipice of a very long and very exciting journey, but it is a journey into the unknown. And at this time, you don't know what your destination is going to be, okay? Which is scary and exciting all on the same token. But for our answer here, I got the Seven of Spades. They are doing something sneaky and wrong. Walk away. They are doing something wrong by you. Oh, honeybees. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. That might be intentional, might be unintentional. This person might have other choices around you. They might be, dating many people, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a secret, but there's something here that is just not above board, okay? And I don't know if that's one thing I just heard, and this isn't going to be for all of you, but for some of you, this person is leading you on, and or they're leading other people on. So if you have been in contact with this person and then all of a sudden they started ignoring your messages, I think the reason is they've shifted their focus, okay? And that doesn't necessarily mean to a different person. They could be shifting their focus to anything else, really. Their career, their family, and it doesn't even have to be something negative that they're focusing on. It's just in some way they've shifted their focus, okay? If you have been talking to someone and then all of a sudden, they just stop sending you that message first, they stop pursuing you, it's probably something similar. They shifted their focus elsewhere, or they basically decided to extend that attention towards someone else. Oh, honeybees, I hate giving those messages. I really, truly don't like giving those messages because honestly, they're so specific that they're not going to be for everyone. But what I found with tarot is it is confirmation for something you already suspect or already know. So if this resonates with you, painful or not, no matter the emotional reaction, whether I'm making you angry or sad or anything like that, if you're having that kind of reaction, it might be confirming something you already suspect, okay? If this is completely new to you, if you're like, what? They're talking to someone else? They're interested in someone else? If it's something that didn't cross your mind, then it's not your story, okay? So just take that with a grain of salt. If this is something completely new that you didn't even consider, then they're not doing that to you, okay? But there's something here. There's something here that's not above board, or at the very least, there's something they just haven't come clean about, or they haven't been honest about. And for a lot of you, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, but then I have very soon underneath of it, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that you might be focused on this person because you're physically attracted to them. You could be emotionally attracted to them, mentally attracted, spiritually attracted. But what I'm actually getting is that there's only one huge aspect of this person that you're super attracted to, and the rest of it actually doesn't fit what you want. So my question is, honeybees, if that's the case, why are you putting all your eggs in their basket? That was so not a pun. I just Okay, let me rewind a little bit. Okay, so why are you putting all your future happiness into someone that you don't actually have really powerful passion for? I'm actually getting that you guys actually don't care for them as much as maybe mentally you do. Like, it's almost like your mind, your brain and your heart are not on the same page here. I'm getting that either your brain is going, oh yeah, they'd be great, they would be wonderful, and your heart's going, you don't love them. Or your heart's going, oh, I feel something for them, but your mind's going, they're not right for you. You're feeling very conflicted, and this is what I'm getting. And then I have reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life, and soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, guys. Okay, so once again, once again, I get a few different things here, and they're so specific, so they may apply to you, they may not. For some of you, an ex is returning. But, if this is a toxic ex that you never want to see again, don't worry, that's not what I'm seeing. If this is someone coming back into your life who's an ex, it's someone that you still love. It's someone that you truly respect. I'm getting that if there was a painful breakup between you and an ex, and they come back, this painful breakup was not due to them doing anything wrong by you. I'm actually getting that this breakup was due to unforeseen circumstances that just kind of got in the way. Okay, and you or them had to go on kind of a long journey of self-discovery, or there was something that had to be accomplished before this could come back together. So if that is your specific story, this is an ex that you would welcome back into your life, someone that you know is a soulmate. And the reason why you shouldn't text this new person that it's on your mind, okay, is because it is because of this person who's coming back. You want to wait for that person who's coming back is what I'm getting for some of you, okay? For some of you, this is not an ex, but this is someone that you've known, before. Could be from a past life. I just heard that. But for a lot of you, this could be a childhood friend or a friend who kind of moved away or went off on their own. You might have had feelings for them. They had feelings for you. But it just never connected. You guys never got together. Okay. And if that is your story, I'm hearing that this person's coming back better than ever, more ready than ever. And this might actually happen. So what I'm seeing here is that the reason why you shouldn't text the person on your mind right now is because something better is actually coming in for you. And then for the advice cards I have, take advantage of the unwritten pages left in the story of your life. Each step you take is forward progress. Keep moving. Take advantage of the unwritten pages left in your story of life. Okay, so that's saying don't let the past stop you. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let your fear stop you. Don't let past rejection stop you. Anything that is holding you back, making you go after people that you know you don't actually want anyway, or that causes you to go after people that you know wouldn't be good for you, it's time to stop. Take an intermission in the middle of your story and then decide how you want the next act to start. You write your story, nobody else. Well, depending on your spirituality, you might believe. Others do. I personally believe God helps in that. But I believe that this is free will at play here. You decide what you're going to do. You decide how you proceed forward. Take advantage of those unwritten pages. I just heard a song in my mind, and I have bad allergies, so this might come out awful, but here we go. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. No, only you can let it in. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. I probably totally botched those lyrics, but that's what I'm hearing. Enjoy this moment fully. Don't waste those pages, which is such a powerful statement. Powerful statement. So even though it might be hard to hear this no, you might be frustrated because your mind or your heart really wants something with this person. I'm hearing that it's not what you think it is. Okay? This person might be a great person, but that doesn't mean they're perfect for you. It doesn't mean they're great for you romantically. I'm hearing that you actually have better coming in. Better. And that's actually really positive. Really positive. Don't accept less than what you deserve. All right, honeybees, that was amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know if this resonates with you. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.